stabilizers aren't responding. I'm losing pitch control.
Welcome to Future Kwaai, where technology meets creativity. I'm Umlilo, and today I'm showing you how I turned my work-in-progress music video, Losing You, into an action-packed cinematic love story using Higgsfield Cinema Studio 2. But first, roll the intro.
I'm the spark in the night, you're just ones and zeros. I'm the future, I'm the tech, I'm the AI dream. You're the past, you're the flash, just a fading. Got precision, got the speed, I'm the upgrade you need. I'm just sweat and heartbeat, I'm the next generation.
So Cinema Studio 2 just dropped on Higgsfield, and I was genuinely excited because this is the tool I've been waiting for. I've been working on my song Losing You, and instead of just making a visualizer, I decided to turn it into a cinematic short film. 2 pilots in love, a dangerous mission across galaxies, a red planet, a violent storm, a crash, and a tragic goodbye. It's action, it's romance, it's sci-fi. And Cinema Studio 2 is the perfect AI filmmaking tool to bring this entire universe to life. All right, let's build our world, characters, and look at some of the features of Cinema Studio 2. The beautiful thing about Cinema Studio 2 is that everything happens within a single unified workflow. So if you head over to the Higgsfield homepage and click Cinema Studio, you are greeted with all the tools. We have the image and video tabs to generate. You have batch sizes and can upload up to 4 reference images. Aspect ratio, resolution up to 4K. There's also a grid which can generate your storyboards at one go. Then you have elements using the @sign, and this allows you to create reference images for your characters, props, etc., and should the first step in creating your cinematic work. Under the video tab, you have your prompt box, similar to the image tab, where you can tag your characters and props, etc. for consistency. There's also added features like movement, cinema-grade camera sensor, a Cook lens for that warm cinematic softness, speed ramp, focal length, and aperture for depth of field. You can choose single or multi-shot, aspect ratio, resolution, genre, audio, on or off, batch generation size, start and end frame, and your generate button. It's pretty comprehensive. Once you've generated an image, it also has a new feature called What's Next, and this can figure out ideas for scenes that follow your image. Pretty cool, right? This instantly gives me that film look, not just AI motion, but cinematic AI video. So let's get started. I first want to create reference images for my characters and props. If you want your film to feel real, your characters and props have to stay consistent across every single shot. And that's where Cinema Studio's Elements feature comes in. For this project, I actually started outside Cinema Studio. I used Nano Banana to generate clean studio profile images of my 2 lead characters, the male pilot and the female pilot, based on visuals I had already developed for the music video. I made sure I had front-facing portrait, slight angle variation, full body reference, and lighting consistency. Because the stronger your reference, the stronger your character consistency. I uploaded images of my women character first, then did the man. I added features, height, etc. I also created the metallic red aircraft. They travel in sleek, futuristic, aerodynamic, almost like a cross between a fighter jet and an interstellar cruiser. This is important because the ship isn't just a background object, it's a character in the story. Now navigate to Elements tab. So inside Cinema Studio 2, I go to the Elements tab. Here I can upload up to 4 images per element as references. So I create element 1, female pilot, element 2, male pilot, element 3, metallic red aircraft. I upload the 4 strongest reference images for each. This is essentially building your cast and your props library. Now here's the magic part. When I go back to my prompt, I simply type the @ symbol and select the element I want to insert. Example on screen, 2 pilots standing beside @female pilot and @male pilot in front of @red aircraft on a red alien planet. What this does is anchor the generation to those specific visual references. So instead of regenerating random faces every time my characters stay the same, their facial features, outfits, proportions, everything remains consistent across the storyboard and the final film. Now that we have the hang of what we're working with, let's start making the scenes for our story. The first thing I wanted to get right was the aircraft scene, flying over the planet, the breakdown, storm, interior versus exterior shots, and the general motion for all of this. One of my favorite new features is grid exploration. Instead of guessing, I can generate variations in a 2x2 or 3x3 grid and compare compositions instantly. Generate grid, this is incredible for storyboarding. I can see close-up emotional shot, wide establishing planet shot, storm brewing overhead, intimate eye contact moment. This is where AI filmmaking starts to feel like real pre-production. I decided to generate up to 4 images to see what each scene could look like. I have all my scene prompts ready and written down using ChatGPT to Higgsfield Assist. This helps lock in our sequences and storyline. I started to generate images for the aircraft exterior, then moved to doing the interior, and step by step, I started generating all my shots. And it didn't take too long either. Once my images are ready, I can click What's Next, and it generates more images based on one image and creates follow-up sequences that match the storyline. This is great when you don't know where to go with your story and need some additional ideas. Once you're happy with your images, this becomes your storyboard that you can now animate. Now the fun part for me is animating and directing the story and really seeing it come to life scene by scene. We're going to switch to video generation. This is where Cinema Studio 2 closes the gap between AI clips and actual AI filmmaking. I'm choosing the action genre because this sequence is about a storm and a failing aircraft. Genre actually affects motion energy, pacing, and camera behavior, so action gives me dynamic movement. If you want to generate a number of scenes at once, instead of generating random clips, you can build up to 6 connected shots in one sequence. But I chose single shot for more control over my scenes and to do it step by step. My shot plan is wide establishing shot of red planet, close-up of the pilots looking worried, interior cockpit turbulence, exterior ship hit by lightning, crash, descent, emotional aftermath. This is structured filmmaking. So once you have your shots and prompts that you have generated, you can use the @ symbol to add the character and prop references. If my shot requires 2 characters that I added on elements, then I just quickly use the @ symbol and their names come up. So I'll add my 2 characters and prop, which is the aircraft. I can assign who appears in each shot and even set their emotions per shot. You can even write dialogue and it handles lip sync automatically. And the best part, character consistency across the entire sequence. That's huge for filmmaking. Now I select camera movements and this is deterministic motion control. No keyframes, no timelines, just direction. I can use any of the shot options from drone for establishing shot, handheld for cockpit chaos, dolly in for emotional close-up. This feels like directing a real cinematographer. Speed ramp control is one of my favorite new features. I can control speed during generation, not in post. For the crash moment, I'm choosing slow motion for dramatic emphasis. For turbulence, accelerated motion for chaos. For my final emotional shot, I want something specific. Start, her holding his hand in wreckage. End, her alone on the red planet at sunset. I upload my start and end frames. You can also swap them easily. Cinema Studio handles the in-between frames automatically. The transition is seamless. This is cinematic AI video at another level. Once I'm happy with the camera, movements, shots, genre, etc., I can generate my video clips and then download them. I will then edit them using my editing software CapCut and bring it all together. So what's the verdict around Cinema Studio 2? As an artist, this changes everything. Instead of waiting for a massive budget, I can build full cinematic universes, control camera rigs, direct performances, maintain character continuity, create multi-shot sequences, all inside one AI video generator. This isn't just clips, this is AI filmmaking. So now that I've taken you through all the steps, here's a little snippet of my music video turned short film.
Promise me you'll never leave.
I promise.
Stabilizers aren't responding. I'm losing pitch control.
Critical structural failure. Immediate evacuation. Evacuation advised.
So that's how I turned my song, Losing You, into a cinematic sci-fi love story using Higgsfield Cinema Studio 2. If you're a filmmaker, music, artist, or storyteller, this tool is absolutely worth exploring. I've linked everything below so you can start building your own cinematic AI video. And if you want to see the final short film version of Losing You, let me know in the comments. As per usual, if you enjoyed this video breakdown, click like, and if you want to see more tutorials like this, subscribe to the channel, leave some comments about what you would like me to explore next. This has been so fun. Remember to stay quiet and creative. Until next time, goodbye for now.